Welcome back to the channel, Valheim friends. Today, I'm going to be showing you my tips on how to enjoy your bigger builds and even just more dense parts of the game with a better FPS rate in 3 easy steps. For step 1, we're going to open up Steam, go over to our Valheim, right-click, Manage, and go to Browse Local Files. The first step here, this window is going to pop up. We're going to go to this Valheim Data option, click on that. From here, we're going to find our boot log, which is the config file. Sometimes when you click on this, it's going to ask you how you want to open it. Make sure that you do pick Notepad. From here, we're going to paste in 2 lines of code. I'll put them in the description below, but we're going to put them at the top here. So create some space and add these 2 lines here. From here, we're going to file save to ensure that these stay. You can always close out and reopen the file just to make sure that everything's stuck, everything's good, so we're good to go. Now we're going to hit the up arrow and just go back 1 step. We're going to go down to our valheim.exe file, right-click, and click Properties. From here, we're going to move over to the Compatibility tab, and we're going to want to make sure that we have checked the box here. We're also going to apply and jump into this Change High DPI settings and click this box here, making sure that the application is our option that's chosen in the dropdown. And then click OK. We're going to apply one more time, click OK, and we're good for step 1. For step 2, we're going to stay in Steam, but now we're going to go to our Properties tab. Here we're going to be looking at these launcher options here. Don't worry about this console command. That's just for cheats in the game. We're going to be focusing on this line here, and I'll also put this in the description. So we want to be sure that we add this to the launcher, close it out, and we're good to go. For step 3, it's actually going to be the in-game graphics. We're going to focus on the bottom half for a quick second. There's a lot of things you can select or unselect. Want to make sure that sun shafts is off. I like SSAO, but that's up to you. Motion blur, soft particle, depth of field, bloom, distant shadows, and chromatic aberration are all things we're going to want to turn off. From there, the easiest thing you can do is move your vegetation quality down. Everything else is going to determine the visual beauty of the game, so it's going to be up to you with your preferences. I'm going to keep my draw distance high and lower my particle lights and my shadow lights, and then completely shut off my active point lights. From here, I'm going to make sure that I have VSync off, and then my frame limit is unlimited. I'm doing this in 4K, so keep in mind some of the results can be amplified if you're doing this in 1080 or if you're in 1440. Here are some of the before and after results showing the FPS from before I made the changes to after. Be sure to stick around to the end of the video for a bonus AMD tip. Alright, AMD users, the last thing we can do here is left Alt and R to get our launcher open for our graphics card. First of all, let's go to the Home tab and actually make sure that our driver is up to date. Looks like we're good there. We're going to go back to our Gaming tab, and we're going to introduce a new feature that just came out not too long ago, the AMD Fluid Motion Frames 2. You want to make sure that this is on. For me, it's actually showing it's not working because I'm actually capturing this on a different PC with a 2 PC setup, so it actually doesn't let me use it while I'm doing both through a capture card. But when you turn this on, we can also turn on anti-lag. Go to your Performance tab from here, and you can always see how well it's going. You're in your Metrics tab, you're going to go to Overlay, and enable the Metrics Overlay button, and it'll pop up this thing on the side. When I'm using this off stream, it's about 200 frames a second. Let me know in the comments what you guys get when you're using fluid frames, and as always, have a great day.